The run from the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense, kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Unloads quickly. And the Ducks are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Moore will throw. Under fire! And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Just keep swinging it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to...
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
And after that touchdown, you can barely hear yourself think. Autzen Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football, and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic, and it's because of these fans.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Moore to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Green. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Hill. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find them.
There he goes. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Pass interference. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. The Ducks have their offense in high gear. He'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on second down. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Moore will throw. Now improvising. Bought a little time, lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Nice job rallying there by the defense. That's a play they needed to make. They're trained.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. On the run, fires downfield. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Quickly complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. The give. Makes it past the marker. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moore to the air. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. The snap sets up the throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
Pass interference. Offense.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, you know, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got his man quickly. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Man. He'll pull it on the read. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Moore will throw. Wide open downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts it's A.J. Feely. How about that? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he fires over the middle, it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Going up top again. Shoots it to the left. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defensive lineman, you know, 3rd and long situations.
They'll start this drive from the 42. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Punts it out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Now the play fake. Buys a little extra time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Moore to the air. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his...
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Moving out of the pocket. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Intentional grounding offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Got his man. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Here's a heat. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with a halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary response...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll start the third quarter with the run. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Red pass, it's complete. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Ducks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Moore will throw. Still looking on the move. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there and it just trickled through his fingers.
Defense.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's second and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Hauls it in. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Ducks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. The offense changing the play. They'll go to the air on third and short. Quick strike complete. Turning it on. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the catch. Powers through. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Wants to throw again. He wants it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Man, these windows get tighter down here in the red zone, and those catches are a little bit more contested, more people near you, and it gets a little bit more difficult. But you need your players to step up for your QB and make big plays. I think he's going to look back and say, I should have made that play.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they created...
Touchdown, Oregon! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Moore to the air. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try...
Going downfield for the big play. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it up over the middle of the field, the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it and make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job by the defense being in great position.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Motion from the wide receiver. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's got room. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. And the Ducks in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The defense did a really nice job on that play, closing in on the intended target. They had 2 guys near that ball.
Moore will throw. Looking to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now.
Final play of the quarter coming. They'll leave it with him. Got a little space. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Goes to the option. The give on the option. Finds a little space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Up-tempo for the offense.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
The Ducks can really attack on this second and short. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback there.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Moore to the air. got his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go up top on second and short. Using the quick game.
You know, it's easy to catch the football, but it's a lot harder to catch it when you're about to be out of bounds and you got to twist your body and turn it and keep it in bounds. What a great job by the receiver with great body control, staying in bounds and making the catch.
Caught in the backfield at screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense.
They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on second and 14. Moore will throw. Finds the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Wants to adjust the pattern. He'll throw on third down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David. You know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe. In the run game, we're finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
Quarterback on the keeper. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and touchdown Ducks! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Gets the back moving. Moore to the air. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Flushed out of the pocket. Touchdown, Oregon! Fit it in the window for the score. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, they're in